ass when you say something, cause you always get upset. This ain't no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mad. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get, yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in games, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it gets up now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me this year, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in the Civic.
What is this dude up to, bro?
Going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions, now they wanna hide when it.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's Nembhard. Goes back up. Five on the clock.
Sit.
Outside for Halliburton.
It's wide open.
Off target from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Misses from close range. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Nesmith. From the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. To the inside. Duran.
Too fucking easy.
With the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Nesmith. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Duran. Here's Cunningham. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Nembhard outside. Shoots over Thompson. There's Nesmith with the three. The Pistons clear it. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And playing for his next contract, Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, B.A., his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
And Aaron Neesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the wing. Ivy outside. And here's Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Fires the three. He buries it from three.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
Ooh, hard foul. You can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And both free throws good for Halliburton. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Beasley. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And he gets the bucket.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Beasley, that's good.
But to me, that's Malik Beasley playing bigger than his size. This guy just keeps coming despite the contact.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton right side. Back to Turner. Here's the three.
Oh,
that's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Schroeder into the lane. Stewart outside. Back to Duran. Out to Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now Halliburton.
Why does he play like this?
The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Really, dude?
Halliburton's got 7 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Pistons on top, leading by a point.
The Pacers, 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. The try by Nimhart. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson outside. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Siakam. He nails it, and we're tied. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Now Thompson from downtown gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Neesmith on the wing. And it's all from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Pass to Siakam.
Oh, shit.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. And Detroit making a change here. Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Beasley outside. Cunningham looking it over. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Out to Beasley. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Ivey's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Count it.
Holy shit.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Harris a screen. And here's Duren. Back to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Siakam in the post. And then Siakam with the jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's Turner. No luck on that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Ivey, right side. Pass to Beasley. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. Now Duren. Back to Harris. Again, it's Detroit converting.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Siakam for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons leading. And the dunk by Duren.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
What a performance for Asar Thompson. He has been the story for the Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Cunningham. Matherin brings the double team. Thompson with it. Picked up by Matherin. And the dunk by Duran.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
just too
do not
strong
double
right
team
there.
Cade.
Duran is so good at fighting through contact on the way
What
up.
the fuck happened there?
And it's
not even talking
6'10".
about that.
Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
McConnell. Pass to Shepard. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Okay, Cunningham.
10.
Strong.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The 3, Hardaway. Indiana with a rebound. In transition, here come the Pacers. Back to Bryant. Top and right side. McConnell outside. Into the lane. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Shepard for 3. It doesn't go for him. Detroit leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
23,
Indiana on offense. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Outside Matherin. And the three-pointer
Why
goes.
did the AI just switch it?
And the Pacers lead by 1.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's
Bro.
game. That efficiency
Yeah,
has to get better, but he is not shy.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Thompson's shot is off. On offense, here are the Pacers. McConnell, right side. Pass to Shepard. Matherin with the ball. Defended by Thompson. Here's Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
No good with the triple. Indiana leading. Bryant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McConnell.
2 minutes.
That shot off the mark. Nice D from Thompson. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
McConnell left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Harris outside. On target from range.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Pass to Bryant. McConnell outside. Rebound Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Thompson. Back to Ivy. Here's Holland. Down low. Here's Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the second free throw is good. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Lets it go from deep. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Beasley for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Beasley's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul. Now
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
number 00.
Pass to Turner. Can't connect from short range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground.
The Pacers for 3.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Here's the teardrop. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And here's Ivy from the arc. He drops it from range. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Out to Schroeder. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Ivy outside. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Turner. Nembhard with it. From deep. Halliburton, no good. Cunningham on the wing. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Indiana. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks deep.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Halliburton surveys the floor. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Duran attacks. And he converts the layup. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. Good on the shot.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Nice move. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. Indiana on offense. They lead by 1. Halliburton outside. Oh, there's the alley. Turner, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Back to Duran. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Halliburton left side. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton outside. Out to the wing. The 3-ball. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. It's Thompson, high post. Oh!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Back to Halliburton. Target at the rim. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. Yes!
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Halliburton outside. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So it's Detroit picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.
Pause this shit while I eat. Be back, Chad.